Man, it seems like I've entered a new reality today. It's the craziest thing in the world. I it's so weird, but I'm going to try to explain this the best way that I can. So, recently it seems like I'm battling against myself within my body. Now, what I mean by that is like, with my workouts now, gosh, it's like I'm pushing against all of that semen retention energy that's been built up inside of me. And I make the comparisons from back in the day, when I was fapping versus, now that I'm not. It almost seemed easier for me to work out when I was fapping because I didn't have all this like pressure building up inside of me. And now it's like I have to mentally trick myself into thinking that I've released so that I can continue my workouts. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a 300 pound like fatso. Like I just feel so heavy now all the time on semen retention, like I weigh a lot, and it's not like I've gained any weight. I just feel so heavy, and so now when I'm working out, even doing something simple as calisthenics, I feel like I'm lifting like so much weight. When in reality, like I used to be able to punch out like 100 like push-ups in a row like easily, and now it's like I'm starting from the bottom again. Like I've never worked out in my life. And it's like now I'm starting to build from the semen retention energy where it just feels like I'm so heavy. And it's crazy to see how now I have to mentally trick myself into thinking that I've released just to be able to get into like a push-up stand and start doing push-ups. It's the craziest thing in the world, guys. And I don't know if this is something that's supposed to happen, but it's definitely something that I'm experiencing where I feel like I'm like 300, 400, 500 pounds, honestly. I feel like I'm 500 pounds right now. It's the craziest thing in the world. But needless to say, you know, as the journey gets tougher, I'm switching into a new mindset. I'm switching into doing things I've never done before, right? Like I get up to go to work now and I'm like, is this real? Like I'm so grateful for where I'm at right now in my life, but I'm still like, is this real? Like like it's almost hard for me to believe, you know? But I realize that I'm doing something like I don't think anyone's ever done before, because I look for videos of semen retention like online, and sometimes I think I'll find like a really good like gold mine of like somebody who's done semen retention for like 10 years, 20 years, 33 years, right? But then when you really listen to their videos, they're like, yeah, I've been doing semen retention 33 years or whatnot. And like, but it's off and on, right? It's never consistent. If they've done it for 10 years or 5 years, it's never consistent. It's always off and on, off and on, off and on. I'm like, dude, just help me find somebody who's been doing this consistently for that long of time, right? But nevertheless, guys, this journey is very unique, very powerful. I'm walking this thing out with just God, even though right now I don't really feel His presence. I know He's testing me. I know I'm getting ready for a major mental breakthrough. Like, there's a lot going on, man. And that's something I've just noticed on senior retention in general, is like life gets more challenging, but you also have the power to get through it. But needless to say, guys, if you're like ever getting a place where like the semen retention energy is just too strong, my recommendation is what I'm doing right now is to mentally trick yourself into thinking you're released. Just remember the time or how you felt after you released and just, like I just did it right now. Like, like my body was just very relaxed. I was relaxed. I didn't have so much tension. And now I feel really good. Like I just did it right now. And I may have to do that several times in my head just to think that I've relapsed, just so that I'm not so like tensed up all the time, or like feeling like I weigh 500 pounds. It's the craziest thing in the world, guys. So take that tip and trip, take that tip and trick. Don't actually release. That'd be the worst thing you could do. But Sometimes you got to just play mind tricks on yourself to get through things. And so that's definitely one of them, guys. So use that with caution. I'm sending you guys so much love. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.